What was the word for house?
Spiti.
Spiti, which is actually related to hospital and hospitality, spiti. So you say little house, you can change the ending of spiti to spitaki. So put in AKI, little house.
Spitaki.
So this means a little house in the sense of a physically small house, or just kind of like to make it cuter, like as you can do in English. I love your little house. No, it might not necessarily be small, it might just be endearing. How is the word for houses?
Spitja.
Spitja. So how might little houses be?
Spitakia.
Spitakia. How is the friend, a feminine friend?
Ifili.
Ifili. Tofili. Tofili is the kiss. The kiss, tofili.
Tofili.
How would you say a little kiss?
Filaki.
Filaki. How would you say little kisses?
Filakia.
And this is used on males, filakia, and also said as well when you're saying goodbye. Maybe somebody says filakia, little kisses. The water was tonero. Tonero, the water.
Tonero.
So you may notice that with certain words, it's very common to use this aki ending. Like, for example, with water, maybe you would say, do you want a little water? How would that be?
There's neraki.
There's neraki. So this may mean a little water, or it just may mean when people refer to water, they use this cute ending, no? Because, really, if we wanted to say little, we would say there's ligo, no? There's ligo nero. So with some words, you might find it's used quite often, like with nero, neraki. So aki is mostly used with neuter nouns, but not always. For example, we could have I rata, the cat, and then the little cat is radaki, but the little cat is to rataki. So if we use aki for a word that isn't neuter, we make it neuter. I rata, to rataki. But for masculine nouns, we have akis. What was George in Greek?
Yorgos.
Yorgos. Little George?
Yorgakis.
Yorgakis. And how would you call him? Little George, and you're calling to him.
Yorgaki.
Yorgaki. We have my name, no, Michalis. And how would you say like little Michalis?
Michalaki.
Again?
Michalakis.
Good, Michalakis. And if you were calling little Michael?
Michalaki.
Michalaki. So we have aki with neuter, akis, with masculine to achieve this meaning of little something. For feminine nouns, we could have ula, ula.
Ula.
Cardia, cardia. Maybe you can guess what cardia means. It relates to something in English.
Cardiac. Like cardiac arrests. Heart.
Heart, cardia. My heart. Imagine you're calling somebody my heart.
Cardia. Cardiamo.
Cardiamo. And how would you say my little heart? So we will take away the ending ia, both the I and the a of a cardia, and we will add ula to get little heart. So how would that be?
Cardula.
Cardula. My little heart?
Cardulamu.
Cardulamu. So cardulamu, you could say to a male or a female. Just the word is feminine, which also means we have no change in the vocative, no? When we use it to call somebody. Cardiamu, cardulamu. Kostas is another common name in Greek, Kostas.
Kostas.
Which is also like the same name as Konstantinos. It's like a shortened version. You will find in Greek sometimes you have a few versions of the same name, actually. So Kostas. How would you say little Kostas?
Kostakis.
Kostakis. How would you say my little Kostas, calling to him?
Kostakimu.
Kostakimu. How would you say this is for little Kostas?
Αυτό είναι για τον Kostaki.
Αυτό είναι για τον Kostaki. Very good. So aki and ula aren't the only endings, actually, that we can use to give this affectionate feel. You might hear uli, you might hear itza, and others. And you may also notice that different regions have different preferences for the one that they go to automatically. And in addition to all of these various sounds you might hear to make something smaller or cuter, there are other sounds that make things big and great. So, for example, you could hear Yineka, no, meaning woman, and then Yinekara, meaning like a great woman. So that ara is giving us the meaning of big or great. So listen out for these in context, and also notice how some words tend to prefer certain endings. We won't use any of our possible endings for all words. So you will pick them up in context. And also this emphaticness of being cuter or smaller or big and great is often shown in the voice as well. And that will help us pick it out when we're practicing Greek.